Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday. We're back at the Big Top Flea Market. It's about 9 o'clock. I want to show you some stuff that I got in this week from a good friend of mine. It was about 80 NES games. Some really good stuff, guys. So let's get started here. All right, guys. First up are some of the more really expensive complete in box games. We got Cool World, an original Castlevania, the Nobunaga's Ambition, Ultimate Exodus, and a complete in box Dragon Warrior. But Dragon Warrior game, it's only about $4 loose, but it's about a $35 game when you've got all the maps and the poster and all that stuff. Now we've got some loose games. These are some of the better loose games I've got. Again, Castlevania 2, 3, another single Castlevania, Gunsmoke, Captain America, another copy of Contra, Adventure Island 3, Micro Machines, Dragon Warrior 2, Wizardry 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2 arcade game, and Battletoads. Here are some of the the common loose games I got. And here are some of the more common box games that I have. Alright guys, when things start picking up, I will let you know. Wow guys, it's like 1 o'clock and we're sitting at $272. I had my guy that normally comes in and brings tons of stuff, brought in about another 150 games again. Some really good stuff this time. So let me show you the stuff that I got. Alright, here's some of the really good stuff. We've got Yoshi's Island, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Super Metroid, Toe Jam and Earl, Majora's Mask, 007, Super Mario World. We actually got a Super Mario 64 for the N64 as well. But that gentleman bought it before I was even able to get prices on it. While we were going through stuff and figuring out what it was all going to be, he actually purchased it. We've got a few more things over here as well. Some PSP games, a big old tote full of stuff. Just unfortunately some sports games, but there's also some good stuff in there as well. A couple PSPs. We got some Genesis and Super Nintendo, some more original Xbox 360 stuff. Cost quite a bit, but it was definitely worth it because there's just some really good games in here. Well guys, if things pick up, I'll let you know. Well, this has turned out to be our best day ever on a Saturday. We're currently sitting at about $440. We've sold the 360 that I had out, a PS2. It's kind of crazy. We've sold all kinds of good games. And I tell you, outside, it's kind of nasty, just like it was last Saturday, but hasn't stopped people from coming in. It is the first of the month, so a lot of people are getting checks. So yeah, it's been really good. Guys, once things start picking up, I'll let you know. Alright guys, it's right at 4 o'clock. We just have so much to do. That's why we kind of hung around. It's actually been really cool because how nasty the weather has been outside, which has actually been nice too. This definitely is our best Saturday ever. We ended up at $463, which is absolutely crazy because that's what we normally do in a weekend. So guys, come back and we'll do the same thing on Sunday. Good morning, YouTube. We are back here on a Sunday morning. It's about a little after 9. It is nasty outside again, so again, I didn't go to any flea markets this morning because it would have been useless because it's just pouring down outside. So, oh well. Again, though, this hopefully will keep it cool. The temperature's cool in our booth today, and maybe we'll be able to do just as good as we did yesterday. It'd be crazy if we did. We'll be getting really close to $1,000, which for on a weekend, which we haven't done yet. So that would actually be pretty cool. Once things start picking up here, guys, I'll let you know. Oh, one little small thing. One of my big collectors that comes in and has probably bought some of the biggest stuff in and most expensive stuff in my booth. He had me yesterday. He came in and I called him. He always says, call me if you get anything really good in. I called him. He came in and took a look, and he put Super Mario RPG complete in box aside. He's supposedly going to be coming back today to buy that. So again, that's like $120 right off the start if he does come in here in the next few hours, which would be awesome. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, it's coming up on 12 o'clock. It's been kind of slow. Carlos did show up, the collector who picked up Super Mario RPG Complete in Box for $120. Next week he said he's going to pick up the loose copy of Super Metroid. I'm going to let him have it for $40 if I still have it at that time. Right now we're setting at $171, which isn't too bad, guys. Once things start picking up, I'll let you know. Alright guys, it's like 1:30 now. We just kind of exploded. We sold 2 of the Retron 1s like back to back for like $20 a piece. Now we're sitting at like 336. Really good day so far. Now let me show you a customer came in and brought me some Game Boy Advance systems and some games, some really actually decent ones. So let me show you what we got. Okay, first up we got 22 common Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. I gave them basically $1 a piece for those. We got 2 Game Boy Advance systems, both 001s. Red one's a little beat up. The silver one's a little bit better condition. They both do work. And here are the games that are actually pretty decent. We got Wario Land 4, Mega Man 5, Battle Network, Metroid Zero Mission, the NES Classic Series Castlevania, Street Fighter 2, and Donkey Kong, one of my personal favorites. Guys, when things pick up again, I will let you know. Wow guys, it's 4 o'clock. Sorry for the lack of updates, but it's just been so dang busy. I mean, we've sold a couple Wii's, a couple PlayStation 2s. It has just been absolutely crazy. Right now at 4 o'clock, we're sitting at $598, which is one of our better days, you know, in the weekends. It's just been absolutely crazy. That's put us over $1,000 for the weekend, which is the first time we've ever done that, so that's awesome. Also, with everything that's going on, we've kind of, you know, run out of room again, so let me show you something. I know we're getting a little bit of glare here, but we've had the flea market go ahead and put us another wall up, and we had one piece of slat wall left. So now, over in the corner where our comic books are at, we're going to buy some more shelves, and we're going to put some more stuff up over here, so this gives us a whole bunch of room to put some more stuff up. Try to relieve some of the clutter that's kind of gathered together, you know, just because of all the stuff that we've been buying. Guys, I doubt anybody else is going to buy anything, but just in case if anything else happens, I'll come back and let you know, or expect to see a wrap-up here shortly. Alright guys, it's getting kind of late here on a Sunday night. Thought I'd go ahead and film this portion and get this video up for you guys to watch. On Saturday we did $463, Sunday we did $598 for a grand total of $1061. That is definitely the best we've ever done since we've been in this new spot in April. So hopefully we'll have some more days like this, and it was during the summertime, which is kind of surprising because everyone always says that, you know, summertime it slows down a lot, but I'll tell you, that was awesome. My wife and I went out to a local restaurant to celebrate us hitting $1,000 in a weekend since it's our first. And the only person who's going to know who this football player is probably going to be Big Bill, since you are a big fan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We went to Leroy Selman's. They have really, really good food. Just so you guys know who he is, back in the 70s, I started watching the Bucs play. I was probably, I don't know, between 7 and 9 years old when I really started following. I've been a huge Bucs fan since then. He was probably their best player back in the late 70s. He was a force to be reckoned with on the defensive line. Unfortunately, I think last year he passed away. But his restaurants live on, and they have amazing food. Well, guys, thanks again for watching.